Hi, I'm Ben Klekamp for the Florida Integrated Food Safety Center of Excellence. In this screencast, I'll be demonstrating how to create a Choropleth map using Epi InfoTM. For public health professionals, trying to understand or explain the health of the community can be a challenging task, especially when the many complex and interconnected risk factors are considered. One method for gaining insight on or conveying the conclusions of the data is through visual representation. Using a geographic information system, such as the Create Map functionality in Epi InfoTM, to create a map to display health data can add space and time dimensions that are difficult to capture using a table or graph. Epi InfoTM has the ability to create several different types of maps, including points of interest, case cluster, and dot density. However, in this screencast, we will create a Choropleth map. A Choropleth map uses a scale of colors or symbols within a defined area, such as a state or county, to depict differences in the data being represented. In this Choropleth map, produced by the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, cases from a foodborne outbreak of listeriosis associated with eating cantaloupes are represented by state. To create a Choropleth map in Epi InfoTM, two different data files are needed. The first file needed is a shapefile, which contains information on the geographic boundaries of areas being represented on the map, such as county boundaries. In addition, each shapefile should contain data identifying each area, such as a county name. This data, termed a shape key, is used to link the shapefile geographic information to the health data for each area on the map. Shapefiles can be downloaded at no cost from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention or the United States Census Bureau. If you experience difficulties downloading the files, we suggest trying to download the shapefiles on a computer outside your agency's firewall, and then emailing them to yourself inside a zip file. For easy access, unzip and then save these files to your desktop. The second file used to create the Choropleth map contains the health data that will be represented on the map. This data can either be captured using Epi Info, or a non-Epi Info data file can be imported for use, such as a Microsoft Excel document. At a minimum, this file must contain a value field and a data key. The value field is the data that will be represented on the map. For example, the number of cases of hepatitis A in each county during 2011. Note that this data should be tabulated at the level the Choropleth map will be drawn, meaning that if your data set is at the individual person level, you will need to summarize your data into a county-level database before a county-level map can be created. The data key needs to contain exactly the same information that is captured in the shape key, as together they will link the information in the two files. For example, if the shape key name for Citrus County is Citrus, then the name for Citrus County in the data key should also be Citrus. Otherwise, Epi Info will not link the two pieces of information and will appear as no data on the map. In this demonstration, I will be using a Microsoft Excel document entitled Example Outbreak that contains a table titled Salmonella Cases with mock data on the number of cases by county in Florida. Open your Epi InfoTM program and select the Create Maps module. To add a Choropleth map layer, in the upper left of the screen, click on Add Data Layer and select Choropleth, and then With Shapefile Boundaries from the drop-down menu. In the pop-up window under Database Type, I am selecting Microsoft Excel 97-2003 Workbook, as the health data is saved in this type of database. Under Data Source, click on the button with the three dots twice to browse for the database. Open the database. In the Data Source Explorer, select on the table that contains the data. When ready, click OK. In the next pop-up window, we will first specify which shapefile to use by clicking on the Browse Shapefile button. I have previously downloaded from the CDC and saved to my desktop the shapefiles for Florida, which is entitled fl.shp. Next, under Shape Key, select Name, which identifies the data corresponding to the name of each county in Florida in the shapefile. On the Data Key drop-down menu, select County Name. This selects the data in the health database that matches the data in the shape key. Select Number of Cases from the Value Field drop-down menu, as this will be the data represented on the map. After selecting all necessary information, the map will automatically be created. If you would like to change the number of classes or change the color of the map, this can be completed in the slide-up menu bar along the bottom of the screen. To make this map more visually appealing for a presentation, Select the blank base map and then click the Save As button in the upper left to save the map as an image. Please visit the Florida Integrated Food Safety Center of Excellence at www.foodsafetyflorida.org for more food safety and Epi Info resources.